What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. We're going to be jumping back into Madden 21 tips and tricks that's going to help you. And this is going to be coin making because a lot of you guys, rightfully so, are focused on coin making methods that's going to help you throughout the year. So I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a jump start. Obviously, with the way that the game is going to launch, depending on when you guys get the game, it's going to vary because what happens is the earlier you get the game, the more benefits that it is because you get more daily objectives. That gives you the opportunity to get more coins. It's so many more things that go on that EA allows people that get the game earlier to get. So we're going to have to go over that once the game is launched. But for now, I'm going to give you guys the basics to understand exactly what is going to be, the #1 ways to get coins in the game. Now, this is going to be a little bit more difficult for some of my newer viewers. Let me know if, like I said, I've been asking you guys about the veterans, the newbies. Let me know what's going on because this is going to actually be the best way to get everything started. The competitive masters, these guys are worth so many coins at launch and every series that comes up. If you get like for instance, you see like I have 4,751 trophies. Right now, this guy, he's not worth anything. But at the beginning of the series, even though you look at it like, yo, this dude's garbage, he was a gold 99 tight end and he was selling for about 3 million coins at the beginning of Series 6. You guys can go check out, the prices and everything back when that was happening. It was wild. Now, why is that? Because it's a competitive master and you have to get it through the trophy method, a lot of people don't want to actually grind the game. They rather just buy it. So they grind the game, they buy packs, they do everything else they have to do, and they just buy the card outright, and that's it. Now, with the way that it works, remember, after every series over the last couple of years, what happens is they cut your trophies in half. Or maybe they just started doing that now. I think they've been doing the half thing, for a while now, though. But if you go in Series 1, your Series 1 trophies will be cut in Series 2 by a half, right? So some of you guys are like, yo, how do you accumulate whatever like that? The first series is the hardest. After that, you just grind the game and you try your best to ultimately get as many trophies as possible so that when they cut it in half, you're going to still be right there to get the competitive master. Now, some of you guys are saying, Gmia, what if you want to keep the competitive master? No. That's not a question that we have to ask. Like, listen, we're talking about coins right now. So because coin is king and it's so much importance placed on that because no matter what, as long as you could buy something, nothing else matters. So that's what the focus is. And that's why so many of you guys in the previous video were asking about coin making methods. This is probably the most lucrative way to do it. And we haven't even gotten to the sets yet. Like all the sets that you're going to have that you could put the cards in and stuff, there's going to be some that are going to be lucrative. There's going to be some loopholes that we're going to have to jump on early. It happens every year. It's just part of what it is. Okay, because there's going to be somebody that's going to figure something out and then we're going to go from there. But this is probably going to be a primary focus of a lot of players. I'm letting you guys know this right now. It's going to be huge simply because when the game starts, people are going to want the competitive masters. Now, some of you guys are saying, what if they don't do competitive master? They're going to have something to where you're going to be able to use trophies to get it. It's repetitive. They're going to have it going like that. So I wouldn't worry about it too much. Now, me pointing that out, does that mean that you guys have to go that route? No, that's for more of the skill players. If you can play head to head, you can get trophies, you're ranking in weekend league, and you're able to do that. Okay, if you're not as skilled and you play solo battles, that's going to be something to where I would say to save up your trophies. And if you want the competitive master, you get the NAT version for half the price. Okay, so everybody gets a balance and you don't have to be something that you're not. If you're not as, maybe you just don't want to deal with what's going on in head-to-head. A lot of you guys just write it right out like, yo, look, I can't tolerate these dudes in head-to-head. And I'm one of the guys you can't tolerate because I'm coming out with the wildest scheme ever. If that's what you do, you chill in solo battles, you take your, the NAT version of the Series Master, that is all fine and well. No issues there. Okay, but whichever way it goes, I want to make sure that everybody is comfortable and they have a way of going about getting what they necessarily need in the game and don't feel like you're not going to be able to get it during the series just because you play solo battles. Even though, in my opinion, they don't give out enough trophies as far as, the solo battles go. So it's a long time. You're probably going to have to be doing stuff like, draft champion squads and other ways to get trophies, which at the launch, EA gives you a lot of different ways to get it done. Another interesting way to go ahead and gain currency as soon as the game starts is to look at the various sets that they're gonna have. Now, depending on what promo, what starts, what's gonna be there, that's gonna be a huge part of what is gonna make it valuable for you depending on the sets. Now with the exchange, usually, and I'm gonna say this again, usually this is not a W at launch because every card is valuable at launch. So whatever kind of card you have, would it be worth it for you to use 3 silvers at launch? Are the silvers really gonna be that expensive? I don't know exactly what sets those silvers are gonna go into. So we're gonna have to watch that. We gotta see what it goes into because we can't waste 6 goals at launch. And that's a rookie mistake that a lot of people make. They get gold players and don't realize the value of it at launch. And they're like, yeah, let me just do these exchange sets. No. Depending on what the situation is, I will let you guys know as soon as I do. All I got to do is look at the game. For like a couple hours, I'm like, all right, all right, cool, whatever. But these things, because I've also lost. Because I had to learn my way into Ultimate Team as well. And it was you guys that were telling me, like, yo, bro, what are you doing putting all those goals in there? Like, this is like 4 years ago. Like, yo, bro, what are you doing? And then I realized, like, okay, at the launch, everything is lucrative. So if you pull something crazy out of a free pack or whatever, my thing is this. Would you sell it early, get all those coins, and then build your team in other aspects? Or do you keep that card and watch the prices diminish? That's going to be something we're going to have to watch as well, because usually the first month, the prices stay pretty steady. Like an elite Julio Jones, his price going to be pretty steady the first month. Depending on the type of things that they release, the legends, the way the game plays, does the attributes really work, things like that we're going to all discover, that's going to all vary with the actual prices. So we have to wait to see how that goes. But this right here, I just don't want you guys making those mistakes of putting in lucrative goals, lucrative elites, in numerous, in so much, into these things when you can sell them individually and get your coin stack up as well. Okay, so that's something that I wanted to make sure that we all understood. As far as everything else that goes on with the sets, obviously in the beginning, they're gonna have things, archived, whatever. For those of you guys that are asking about MUT loyalty, this may be an issue because I don't know how they're gonna do this. Will they drop something on us late? Will they just give it to us through MUT Rewards? Are you guys signed up to MUTRewards.com and it's linked to your account? That might be the move. They might end up doing it like that. I'm not sure yet. As soon as EA lets us know, you will know immediately. But this is a huge way to get your team jump started as well. Not coin related because those are mostly nats if you go for the elite cards, but they do have this 10K coin quick sell that you could pretty much utilize and go ahead and get yourself started with that. So that would be a good way for you guys to get everything rolling, at the launch of the game. So you guys can go ahead and take a look at that as far as coin making methods go. But everything else that goes into the game itself, we are going to have to look and see specifically because there's going to be a moneymaker in something that they give out. And it's going to be quick, fast, in a hurry, and we're going to have to get it done. And that's going to be the way it's going to be. All right, so this is going to be the name of the game. We're going to be focused on sets. We're going to be looking at that Series Master. Those are just, right away, keep it in your head. All right, we got to check out the sets. We got to see what the Series Master is, and then we got to figure out our approach. Are we going to play the game head-to-head and get trophies, compete in Weekend League and do that, and go for the gusto? Or are we going to take our time and do sets and things like that? Keep that in mind. Also, playbooks are going to be huge at launch, depending on how people go about getting it. Just a quick summation. Right now, you can use training currency to go ahead and get any playbooks. We'll see how that changes, but this is also a decent moneymaker at the launch of every Madden because people just want the playbooks and they're not worried about it. Plus, some people just don't even pay attention to how to get it. All right, so that's just to get your feet wet and get it started. As we go along closer to Madden 21 and they release more info, I will continue to update how to get started super fast with the coin methods, and we'll go from there. Thank you guys so much for leaving your feedback. I really appreciate it. You guys go ahead and have a blessed day. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love, y'all.